Oh man, you're never gonna believe this one. I'm not retired. Gambling is hard work. Anyway, you're never gonna believe this one. So I had a dream last night that I don't know why. I was out in Alabama hanging out with Teddy Zane. This is great. I had a dream. I don't know why. I had no idea. We went to his restaurant. He made me like two big steaks. I think he did it on the house. It was like, I was like, man, you're the man, Teddy. We went to his house. He showed me that lobster he saved. And we were just talking about GameStop and AMC in my dream. And this is real. I swear to you on God. And I'm a little freaked out right now because when I wake up, I'm like, did that really just happen? It really felt real. Like I felt like I was in Alabama talking with Teddy Zane about GameStop and AMC. And then I wake up like, nah, that was just a dream, man. That was a weird dream, man. Like, why am I hanging out with this guy, whatever. So anyway, the YouTube recommended video comes up, Teddy Zane. And he's literally talking about GameStop and AMC, just like in the dream. It was sick. It was surreal. Now I'm starting to think that I'm losing my mind. But anyway, I forgot to do my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. The one and only Apefather in the house. Wow! Okay. All right. So let me tell you about in the dream what we were talking about, and then I'll compare it to reality. All right. So yes, everything is pointing right now to GameStop having a squeeze. Everything, and not AMC. But that's because you're looking at things only on verifiable information. That's it. See, you could kind of say the same thing about any stock. You understand? I remember when we're talking about, let me tell you the difference, okay? Beyond Meat. Sometimes people get confused. They're like, because Beyond Meat was the most shorted stock, verifiably, in the stock market, okay? And a lot of people, sometimes, I don't know why, they tell me in the comment sections, they believe that Bed Bath and Beyond, and they kind of get confused, maybe because they both have that word Beyond in it. But no, Beyond Meat was in fact, okay, the most shorted stock in the market. And that don't mean shit at the end. It doesn't, listen, this whole concept of interest payments, when like Teddy's trying to make a point that the interest is higher on GameStop than it is on AMC, okay? It doesn't mean shit in the end, because there was a time with AMC, even on the verifiable shares, that they were paying almost 300% a year, okay? So I don't base it on that. But GameStop has a lot of other things that I'm basing it on. They have a much smaller float. Fundamentally, they're in pretty good shape. They're not in debt, okay? They just did that partnership with the Loop Ring. Okay, so see, that's what's driving it. It's not so much, look, if there's high interest, but there's nothing going on, I've seen these freaking hedge funds hold the stock for a long time, even with very high interest, short interest rates, okay, borrowing rates, okay. But the thing is, what's going to scare the shorts, I'm going to tell you why I think that GameStop is going to squeeze, okay, is that there's a lot of catalysts. I always go back to that. We need catalysts. We need something exciting. And GameStop has a lot of things that are exciting. Mark Cohen, he just bought 100,000 shares. It could go on and on and on. There's a lot of things going on. AMC, they ain't nothing going on in terms of like anything exciting. It isn't. It's the truth. I mean, I'm the biggest AMC supporter. I'm the biggest AMC cheerleader out there. And that's why I always keep saying to Adam Aaron, but you got to create a catalyst. You got to do something exciting. And I'm realizing he's not going to do it, which is why I think I have to do it. Okay, but we'll get to that in a second. I still believe in the long term, AMC will have the MOAS. See, GameStop, in my opinion, will never have the MOAS. I don't believe so. There's too many eyes on GameStop. You follow me? There's too much. First of all, you had the situation with Robinhood, okay, where they shut off the buy button. You understand? They made that stock only go up to a certain level, and that was it. Will history repeat itself? Remember, the New York Stock Exchange has that 2-day hold rule. Okay, so they're not going to make, trust me, they're not going to make GameStop do crazy levels. Okay, yeah. Can it go to $300 a share? Sure, it could. It did it once before. You know, I'm not saying it can't. Can AMC go to $24 a share, kind of like taking a piggyback ride? Yeah, next week. But in order for us to get the big mucho dinero, you know, I'm talking about $100,000 AMC price, 200,000, 500. We have to have something huge happen. This is what nobody understands, because there's a lot of hidden things right now that are not verifiable. And that's what Teddy Zane is not talking about. He's not talking about the things that are what's called secret, hidden. Do you know how many fake synthetic shares are being used on AMC? Nobody knows. But I can tell you this, it's definitely in the high billions, if not the trillions. Now, that's something you can't verify. That's something you can't go on your computer, you can't look up, okay? And the thing is, the only way that that's going to happen is something has to be what's called forced. You understand? You know the difference between doing something willingly and doing something forced? Okay. The hedge funds are never willingly going to cover a billion synthetic shares or a trillion. They're not going to willingly do it. Okay, so you have to get this out of your head, this concept that they're willingly going to do that. They're not going to willingly put themselves into bankruptcy, willingly cause the whole country to go upside down, willingly have the DTCC is going to have to step in, and the government's going to have to bail them out, right? They're not going to willingly do that. It's the same thing like Bernie Madoff. You know, I was watching it yesterday. There's two of them. I was watching yesterday the Robert De Niro version, The Wizard of Lies. You understand, Bernie Madoff had that Ponzi scheme going for a very long time, like over 20 years. And he was doing it very successfully, and he was riding easy. He was raising billions, tens of billions. So what took him down was the market crash, okay? So he was forced, because now people were like, give me back my money, I want my money. You understand? He was being forced against his will, and then he couldn't keep the Ponzi scheme going. It's the same, I look at Ken Griffin as the same thing as Bernie Madoff. Something has to force Ken Griffin, okay, where he's finished. Just like what happened to Bernie Madoff. And when that happens, you're going to see the mother of all short squeezes, in my opinion, of AMC. Because, see, the thing is, I believe what they did with AMC, okay, is much, much worse than anything they did to game. I actually think that the hedge funds, you want to know the truth, I don't even think they're using too many synthetics. I have to tell you with GMC. Because you want to know what it is, GMC itself fundamentally is pretty good. You understand? And honestly, it's already had its squeeze. It went to like, what was it, 700, I think? Okay, so I don't even think that, I don't believe, in my opinion, they have to play that game with GameStop. The thing is, AMC, okay, think about it. Think about this for a second. We own, okay, according to Adam Aaron, 90% of the float. We just had the biggest earnings report we've ever had. Okay, tenfold from last year. We went from 163 million to 1.7 billion. Do you really think, and now just those two factors, forget about everything else for a second, okay? Do you think, plus institutions are like tripling, quadrupling their ownership in AMC, okay? Pension funds, okay? Switzerland, the Bank of Switzerland is like doubling, quadrupling their investment in AMC. How are we at only $20 and change a share? Okay. Shouldn't we be a lot higher? Absolutely. That's the proof of synthetics. See, you're not really seeing that so much with GameStop. You're seeing everything is verifiable information. I believe that AMC is what's called silent but deadly. You know what silent but deadly is? It's kind of like when I was just at the toilet bowl, right? Big fart came out. Ugh. No one heard it, but man, it stunk. It was deadly. So if you were in the bathroom, you would have got sick. That's the thing about AMC, because you're basing everything, Teddy Zane, and a lot of people on YouTube, on verifiable information. When we see what's really going on, the truth with AMC, with all the fake synthetics, it could be $1 billion, it could be $1 trillion, but you're going to have to do two things. You have to have patience, and you have to try to help the Apefather do something big. See, you need my voice. You need me to be talking to the media. You need me out there. And that's why I'm making all these videos, because I'm trying to get known. I'm trying to get famous because I want to be your voice. I want to be the voice against AMC corruption. But instead, I got all these coconuts unsubscribing to me. Yeah, keep unsubscribing because I'm in your corner. AMC to Pluto.